Good morning from Tucson, Arizona. It is the Yarn Closet. It is very early. The sun is not up, but last night I got my bumblebee from Erlbacher, so I wanted to discuss that.
You have a new one?
I have a new one.
How?
Yarn Closet AZ on Instagram and Ravelry. The Yarn Closet group.
But this one is blue. You need this one.
I do need that one.
You need two.
Two people, two.
I want the little.
No, not right now. Later today.
Not the blue.
Okay, later today. So, the Yarn Closet group, we need some membership to have another thing. I had my end of the year prize. I've already contacted that person and mailed it
Mom,
out.
let me test these two.
Okay, you need to stop. When Daddy wakes up, you can test it. But first, we're going to talk to the people. So sit down. Let me talk. So her package is already sent out for that end of the year sock thread. When I get some more time, which will probably be after the kids are back to school, so it might not even happen this month, but maybe February, I'm going to try to get some more threads going on a regular basis for every other month prizes from Ravelry, and then every other month prizes from here. So if you subscribe and comment, you will be thrown into the mix for winning a prize, and those are announced on Saturdays.
Hi.
I do one or two a month.
Hi, I'm Pretty Tootie Robot.
And who are you?
Pretty Wooty Robot.
Pretty Tootie Robot?
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only children.
My lovely little baby. Okay, get down.
Mom, are you testing that?
Not right now. When Daddy wakes up, we'll test it later. And I'm looking at opening up my webpage again for the Yarn Closet and possibly selling some hat blanks off of that if I can figure this out, because nobody else is doing that. One of the things I will say is I was truly disappointed that right out of the chute I couldn't crank a tube that functioned as a hat. I got the 90 cylinder with a 90 ribber, so I can have a 180 stitch hat. I think that that's really what's going to be necessary for adult sizes, man sizes. I also got a 60 so that I can do some tubes that are more DK. This is on my 90 with a hung hem, and it's 3 stitches, pull a needle, so it's a false rib. That 4th stitch is not actually ribbed, it's just missing. So it's called a mock rib in the world of circular knitting machines, circular sock or hat machines. Truly, you know, this could definitely be like a baby beanie. Hey, come here. Let's see if this fits on your head.
Okay.
Absolutely not. It doesn't even fit on the 3-year-old's head.
No, it doesn't. It fits on
Fits
Daddy.
pretty nicely as a sleeve. There might be some sock arms sweaters in this upcoming year.
Mom, my head is too big for it. My head is big fat.
No, your head is just normal, honey. Your head is perfect. So now I'm going to move this. Okay. So I have my setup. I have my bumblebee, which is considered a hat machine. The tube isn't hat worthy, just cranked. I'm going to have to figure out ribbing.
No, show them the blue one.
And then we have the original
Hey,
for socks.
it's a blue one.
One of the things that I want to point out.
And this one.
Would you stop talking, please?
What is this one for?
That one is going to learn how to make bigger socks and hats. So here we go. This one is about a 4.5-inch diameter. And this one is honestly, it's just a little bit bigger. It's not, so we're starting off at about the half mark here and ending at about the half mark there. So that's 4.5. All right, what does this say again? Oops.
Oops.
Okay, we're gonna start off at the inch mark and we end up at about 5.25, so that's 4.25. There's only about 1/4 of an inch difference in the circumference of the cylinders, which is not stated anywhere in the material. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the ribber, otherwise it's just not gonna work for hats unless I'm a baby or making only baby hats. Which makes me a little bit sad. Had I understood the difference better, I mean, I've seen the videos where Jamie cranks on this thing and then makes it and it's a hat. So perhaps I need to lessen the tension quite a bit to make that happen. Right now we're at about 8 stitches per inch. Maybe if I get down to 6, maybe that would work. I'm playing around with the mock rib to see if I can do something there. I'm still happy I have it. It's still lending itself to some creative thoughts and endeavors. But geez, I just wanted to be able to crank a tube and have a hat. I mean, that's the deal, right? So I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen or how quickly, but at some point. I am working on finishing up the first crochet project of the year. It is my daughter's star blanket because she wanted a star, not a square. And I hope everyone is having a great January, getting back in the swing of things. We still have a week until school. So it's going to take us a little bit longer. And so I don't have a lot for today. I've casted on a few more sweaters, which is just insane. And don't know how exactly that's going, because the bottom line is I need to take my cropped raglan and I need to rip back past my raglan problems. There was an easy fix that I originally saw, and I should have taken that one instead of trying to go down and make it better, because it is hard to drop down stitches on a raglan and figure it out, and I haven't found any tutorials on it. It's been extremely cold here. Yesterday it was 33, high of 34. We had snow throughout much of Tucson, snow in our yard, snow in my parents' yard. Yes, it's 115 in the summer for a good portion of it. However, it does get freezing cold here in the winters, and it's still dark by 5:30 at night and not light until 7:30 in the morning. So there are still seasons here. There's definitely a winter. There's definitely a summer. The spring and the fall are a bit there's definitely rainy seasons. So I do need to figure out the sweaters, and I'm looking forward to cranking today at least a few wider cowls and such, and pulling together some more information and having some more extensive podcasts in the new year. I wish that all the other podcasters were doing their regular podcasts, because I'm missing them. And I'm glad to see that all of you are out with family and friends and doing things and excited. Thank you so much for being here in the new year, and hopefully we'll all enjoy where the podcast goes over this next year and our friendships. Yes, I'm starting to do the dry brush on my face, and I'm getting some more acne. That's just a part of the detox, though, in your body. I don't know how well I'll be able to detox until I truly get my surgery done this year, and I'm hoping to get a sooner date, but you just never know. I'm on a cancellation list, so you just have to kind of wade through that. I am realizing that I'm far more affected by this foreign body issue, and a lot of people have it. People have it with mesh that gets put into them that they didn't realize was getting put in. People with certain hips reject it, knees. It's metal fillings. It's all kinds of things. So I really hope that there's some improvement as the year progresses, and that a year from now, I can look back and be thrilled that we've gotten this far, and that hopefully we're more focused, healthier. The big thing for me is brain fog and absolute exhaustion, and this kind of weird, foggy inability to focus. Drives me a bit batty, and so we'll see how that goes. But have a wonderful January. I will announce the name of the winner on Saturday, although her package is already in the mail because I've contacted her, and I appreciate the involvement everyone's had. So have a great January. Don't go crazy and beat yourself up about anything. This is just a new year and a new opportunity.